Out of the 20 builds I have, 20 plus builds I've created this year for you guys and solely for entertainment, some just exploring, this would probably be the #1 build I take to war with me. That's including every single other 6-1 build you've seen me make, the 6-9s, the 6-7s, the 6-8s, the 6-5s, the 6-4s, the 6-3s, the 6-2s, the 6-foot. Obviously, you know I have a million 6-1 builds. I would take this to war more than any of those builds. Now, I have remade a 6-1 that I will be dropping for you guys soon. That, if I want to play comp stage or if I want to start playing Pro-Am 5v5, that's the build I would use. But don't get me wrong, I could use this build. I would just use that build for the Trae Young fade and the element of playing a guard, feeling like a small guard again. Since for the last month and a half, I've been on these big builds. But what you're seeing is my 6'6" Demi Don, because you know we don't say the Lord name in vain. It is a dribble down as well. It can shoot from anywhere. It can dunk over some boy. It can play some good defense, and dribbling is second to none. You know people with higher ball handling attributes than this build that can't dribble like me, even on their small guard builds, right? But before I even show you guys how to make it, I'm trying to show you guys just a few snippets of the build. Some of these gameplay was not even when it was maxed out. Anytime you see the shirt off, that's pretty much meaning I'm a 93 overall or above. I took the shirt off once I knew I had all the badges. You see right there, I'm getting... Look, when it comes to the build, finishing is second to none. I like this build's finishing more than my 6'9" because I can get to that rim so easily. Dribbling, I love it more than any build. It just feels the smoothest, even more than my 6 foot with a 99 ball hand. The dribbling feels so smooth. And not only that, the shooting on this build, the jump shot speed on this build is why I love it the most. It feels even smoother than a 6'7's jump shot speed, making it literally feel like I'm using a 6'4 jump shot. This build feels like a 6'4 on the juice times 10. Like, that's how amazing this build is. And I know I've been teasing you guys all week about this build, but trust me when I say this has been my most successful build, and the 6'9, that was my most successful build, but I just one-upped it. I created a special build that nobody would dare make. Nobody is making builds like this year because we know VC prices are crazy. And you just seen the dots that I make. Look at these dots. This is another reason why I love this build, because when you talk about overall, not missing anything at all, not even on the physicals, nothing. Not shooting, not finishing, not playmaking. This is my most complete build. In the past, I've made builds, but I've made them with a 95 stamina. I've made them with a 75 pass. This right here has everything I need that's above both of those, because we know that stamina doesn't work the way it used to work anymore. Gym rat doesn't work the way it used to work anymore. So when you take in consideration a build like this that has every single thing a guard needs, you can still run a 6'9 at any position. That's going to be the best build to run at any position and still be able to cook somebody. When you talk about guard build, especially for the park, I don't think there's a better comp guard build for the park than this. Even the 6'4", I don't think it's better than this because the defense on this is immaculate. Good morning, GVO family. Well, I should say good evening. I asked for 1,000 likes 3 videos in a row. And not only did you guys get it 3 videos in a row, but on one of the videos, you almost got 3,000 likes. So, a man of my word, I gotta follow through and give you guys the build, the secret build, the build that I feel like everybody has slept on this year, including me. And this is a prime example why you shouldn't listen to people. You shouldn't let people deter what your mind is telling you. My mind has been telling me make a 6'6" for the longest time. I've even DM'd YouTubers out there that I know that have these big builds. They all say go 6'7", so I made a 6'7", and it's been great. The 6'7 has done its job, but there is better out there than the 6'7", and you're looking at it right here. It doesn't like defense, it doesn't like finishing, and it definitely does not like shooting. The reason why this is the best big guard build is because of how fluid the build moves. The jump shot, everything about the build, the dribbling speed, how easy it is to dribble. Not only that, it's so fast. This is the best guard build to run at big guard. All right, we know 6'1" is the best guard build to run, period. You can use a 6'3", a 6'4", all that. But when it comes to comp pro-am, when it comes to comp stage, when it comes to comp in general, a 6'1" is going to take the cake, especially against these locks, right? When it comes to big guards or playing park, if you want to use a big guard build, this build right here is the build you're going to want to use. We shouldn't have slept on this height. Michael Jordan is on the cover of the special edition. We should have known it had something to do with this build. Might not get the juiced up attributes, but trust me, it gets enough attributes to dominate. This is my favorite build by far, even more than my 6'9" that I've went literally like 120 games and 2 with. I've only probably lost 2-3 games with that build. All right, P2732, I'm staying away from you, all right? Because you look like, wait. Limited time discount VC bundles. Am I seeing correctly? Hold on, I might have to go buy some VC because we're not missing out on making another build. Oh, look at God. What? This is my build. I feel way more comfortable taking this build to war than any of my other builds, just because it's not lacking anything that I need. The rim run on this build is superior to a 6'9". When it comes to how fast this build can get to the rim, they've never been able to stop my rim run. I'm telling you that right now. It's too fast. And if they try to stop my rim run, they fall into the trap of letting me do what I want to do anyways, which is shoot the 3. And my 3 ball, I'm telling you right now, this 3-point sleeve tricks the system. This feels like a 92 3 ball, even though it's only a 93 ball. It feels like a 92 because of the sleeve. It tricks the system. Ball handle, 80 pass. I'm not compromising on this anymore. This is a lifesaver as a guard. Now, I'm not going to waste your time on small forward. It's going to give me that name title, but also it enables my lock to already be automatically locked onto the guard because I'm at small forward. They're putting me at the shooting guard position. So automatically the lock is going to be guarding the guard on the other team. And it's kind of, again, jutsu. They think that my lock is going to be the one running the show, which he can clearly do. But it's me that I come out the shadows and I done some boy. Yup. Small forward right hand, number 6 like LeBron. You have the attributes right here. Now, here is why I did it the way I did it. Because the badges are very important on a build like this that doesn't get all the goodies at tier 2. Because this is like pretty much a guard. You're going to get all the goodies at tier 3, so you have to be careful how you make the build. If you make it with too little defense, you're not going to be able to get no tier 3 badges. And I know you see 14, but we'll get into that soon. So first off, we start off with the finishing. Copy these exact stats, all right? If you drop anything on this, it's going to take away from your finishing. If you drop anything, it's going to take away from it. Except finishing, layup. Yeah, layup doesn't do that, but you get silver fearless finisher. Yeah, I'm willing to take silver fearless finisher. So if you don't move the drive and layup or drive and dunk, it won't move it. But why would you move the drive and dunk if you can squeeze out getting Michael Jordan dunk packages for no cost? It's literally not going to give you much to do anything else. Let me see. Like if you want to put your pass up, you're only going to put up 1. And if you want to put that up, it's only 1. So keep the 88 drive and dunk for the Michael Jordan dunk packages, the best in the game. 3-pointer. The reason why I went with a 93-pointer is because on a big build, playing the way I play, you don't have to fade. You do not have to fade. If you want to fade, you still get gold edge and 3s. But this right here is a genjutsu, especially with the 3-point sleeve, the +1 3-point sleeve, you're able to shoot from half court, even behind the line. Even without takeover. I'm talking about first shot of the game, I'm able to shoot from half court just like my 6'9", because the attribute being tricked to being a 91 instead of a 90, it literally tricks the game and makes it shoot just as smooth, the same smooth feeling as if I had a 92 3 ball. So any big build I made it will not, I repeat, it will not have a 92 3 ball anymore. All right, because this is more than enough for me. And when it comes to all this stuff, this is just preference. This is how it's gonna let you go. I went with an 89 ball handle. I know that you can get a 92 ball handle and get Trae Young on this, but the way I play with this build is not fade heavy. Why would I worry about getting Trae Young escape when John Walls is a better escape for the big builds? It's a better escape for the big builds. You can get the Curry slide on this, but I don't combo with the Curry slide. I play a specific way. I dribble and I'm methodical with my dribble moves. I'm not just out here dribbling the dribble. I dribble and I'm dribbling to get a bucket or create a bucket, all right? And I just look good while doing it. It's just that simple. So me, I know that having an 89 is going to be better than my 6'9" because it's going to put me in a situation I can make a couple mistakes and still be able to hit my tween spam and dribble the way I want to dribble. And it's going to enable me to get Hall of Fame quick first step, which is very important, all right? Especially on a build like this, I wouldn't compromise on this, all right? On my 6'9", I only have gold quick first step. On this build, Hall of Fame, I have a 6'9" on the other account, my Yadman Gimmin account, with a Hall of Fame quick first step, but honestly, it's slower than my 6'9" with gold. I'm telling you that right now. This is faster than any other build I have, and it feels faster getting to the rim than my 6'1". Point blank, period. Speed with ball, I went with 76 just to give me that extra boost up the court. It's not really much of a difference, but you don't need it. You can keep it at 75 if you want. Take it off that. You maybe can put it on something else like steel or something, right? But I rather that as a dribbler. Now, defense. I made this specifically this way because this is the exact stats I had on my 6'9" before fully upgrading him. The Miami Heat LeBron build that y'all been seeing and loving, that been going crazy, right? That I've been dropping all these bangers for you guys with. This is the exact stats I had on it when I had an 87 3 ball and I was dominating, all right? Dominating and stopping people at the rim, stopping people on defense. This is exactly what I was using before I fully upgraded it to the 87 perimeter and the I think it's a 70 steal and then like a 80 block and I think a 75 rebound. This is the exact stats I had before I did that. So I'm like, if it was working for me on a big build already, why do I need to overkill and put more? Simple as that, right? Don't need to do that. Now, when it comes to the physicals, I would not compromise on any of these, all right? Speed, essential since you're going to be playing defense a lot as a big build. You don't want people to pick on you because this year people pick on people and that's how they win. They have no dignity in getting a bucket, so they want to pick on the weak link on the floor, which is okay. Winning is winning, but we have not been losing. So I'm happy with winning because they can't pick on me no more. And I can give them the same buckets as my guard, but even better because I don't have to fade every shot on this build. And a lot of y'all keep telling me, why don't you use a 6'1" no more? Because it's way too stressful to play on a 6'1" that you have to fade to get threes off unless you're absolutely bopping them around. And by the time you're out of stamina, it's done for. And every game is a comp game almost on a 6'1" because it's hard to get stops on some of these guys that have builds like this. They're going to finesse their way around you. If you don't have gold challenger, you can kiss getting stops in the paint consistently goodbye if they really know what they're doing, all right? Some of the best 6'1s in the world can't guard me on these big builds, right? Because at the end of the day, you can do so much. You can only do so much. You're going to give up the 3 or you're going to give up the 2. It's just that simple. So you try to give up the 2, it's just going to be too easy to get blown by. And a lot of times, a lot of people pick on guards this year just by swinging a rock and picking on them from the corner with a really good rim runner from the corner. And even if you get your hand up and stop them, they get the rebound, they go back up with it, and they make a smothered over you after this last patch, right? So I would not compromise anymore. I have my 6'1" for the stage if I want to use stage. If I want to play stage. And if I want to play Pro-Am, you know, maybe later when everybody's back, we'll play Pro-Am. But everybody is done with 2K right now. So we're out here just lone surviving. All right, pretty much. Except my boy Goat, my boy Caillou. Make sure you go check out their channels. Link in the description. So, look. This is I would not drop my stamina below a 99 because I've noticed a huge difference with using a 99 stamina compared to a 95 because Gym Rat doesn't work the way we used to think it works. All right, this year, not at least this year. And it's been confirmed that it does not work the way it used to work. It just gives you an extra bar for Gatorade. That's it. Doesn't give you the +4 attributes. So that's why you don't want to compromise on these right here. You want to keep your vertical right there at a 75. You want to keep your stamina at 99. And you want to keep the acceleration at an 85 because it's going to make you move faster than a 6'4 and a 6'5. I'm not going to say 6'4, but it's going to make you move pretty much equivalent speeds. All right. So this is the way I made mine. And when you make it this way, this is where you're going to want to put the +4 badges. You're going to want to put 2 on finishing. All right. And that's going to get you gold limitless takeoff. And then you're going to want to put 2 on defense, and that's going to get you silver challenger. That's the way I did it, and I'm not compromising that. These are the takeover I went with because with these double takeover, you pretty much don't need gold limitless range. All you need is to be able to shoot with no latency. And I figured that out. I figured out how to get rid of latency and just making a brand new account, bro. Unless you want to delete everything, cloud saves, video game captures, all that. And friend requests on the other account, just make a new account, bro. All right. So this is what they will call you. This is the version 1 of it. All right. You got Zach LaVine, you got Andrew Wiggins, and Wally Zerbiak. I remember Wally Zerbiak. He used to play for the Cavs too, if I'm not mistaken. They call you a 3-point forward You don't really see this name around often, so I like this name instead of a 3-point shot creator, a point guard. I'll take this any day of the week. I'm sick and tired of 3-point shot creator. This is how I made mine. Let me show you guys the 2 other versions of how you want to make it right now. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm just going to pull it up on the screenshots. All right. This is the other way I would make it right here. The stats are exactly lined up to where you see it. All right. This way will help you get 86 acceleration instead of the 85, which is a little bit better. And it'll help you get a little bit better defense. All right, this is the first other way that I would show you, the second way total that I would make it if I were you. That's not the way that I would have made. If I'm gonna go for offense, I'm gonna make it this way right here. All right. If I'm going for offense and a little bit more defense, this is the way I'm making right here. All right. Because I already told you this build gets to the rim better than any of my other builds. So we know that you don't necessarily need that Michael Jordan dunk package. All you need is Clyde Drexler and the straight arm tomahawks and quick drops. That's all you need. And on a big build, you're already taking off from far already. A big build's limitless takeoff on silver is equivalent to a guard on gold, almost Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame if you're on a 6'9" point guard. Like a 6'9" point guard with silver limitless takeoff is taking off further than a 6'1" with Hall of Fame. This is the way I would make if I'm just saying bump it. I want to go overkill for the offense. I want to have my 90 ball handle so I can get some extra dribble moves like Damian Lillard escape package or something, right? And I want to get a little bit better defense. This is the way I would make it. But the way I made it, it's just way much more simpler. And you know what? I feel like it's the best way. The way I made it is the best way. I would not necessarily make it this way either. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me go ahead and bring it back out. I might make another build since VC is on sale right now. I might make one more build. I might make a 6-1 with balanced defense and a really good pass and maxed out stamina for the first time, because I feel like those are very important on a guard. But this is my most successful build. This is my best build so far. I'm shooting the best on it. Okay, I'm telling you guys, I would be shooting probably around, let me see. I'll probably be shooting in the 50s for sure. Because you see at the top of the key, I'm not missing. All right. Recently, I've pretty much fixed all those damages. And in the corners, those are usually fades. And my fade on this build is not all the way there yet. And I don't even have all my badges yet, dog. I'm talking about cored at least. I'm so close to coring limitless. I haven't even been trying. That's how easy it is to rim run on this build. And once I core limitless, I'm putting on slither. You don't need nothing else. Trust me. See how I'm shooting. And then you have clamp breaker on silver. If I really want to just say screw it, I could have just bumped this down, you know, and put it somewhere else. But to be honest, I like the way my badges are. And hopefully we get probably level 40 this season. I'm already level 17. Let me get 1,000 likes. Hit that like button for the algorithm. We are one of the only creators left that will put on this type of content for you guys and put you guys on game. Big up on yourself. Big up what I might do. Can't do not. G1 don't know the thing already. Y'all man gaming. Oh, you thought I was gonna hit that, huh? Y'all man gaming gone.